Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this February 3rd. Well, we dodged another one. It was the cloud cover yesterday that prevented us from seeing any more really rough weather. We had only one tornado warning, or actually two tornado warnings, but neither one of those produced any evidence of a tornado. It was mostly a radar-indicated spin up that really didn't touch ground or cause any significant damage. There was some rotation with those first few thunderstorms that popped up early on, but then it was just a lot of rain, a little bit of lightning and thunder. It was mostly the wind and the rain that came through, and the rains are now pulling out of the area this morning as I look at radar. The current time as I'm doing this podcast is 4:25 a.m., and we're seeing the showers now east of Interstate 65 and along the Cumberland Parkway and over to the east, Lake Cumberland, Dale Hollow Lake, Green River Lake. And then as you head over towards Somerset and I-75, that's where all the rain is going on right now. But even that will clear out as the morning continues, and I'm seeing clearing skies just back to the west of Bowling Green. So I think we're going to see much improved weather today, although toward a cooler trend, a cool change, if you will, Little River Band, coming in for the next day or so. But then it looks like we're going to trend a bit milder once we close out the work week and get into the upcoming weekend. It is next week that, well, you'll just have to wait and listen to what's coming. Right now, it's just too soon to say what's happening. I know there's a lot of speculation. There's already a lot of snow maps are flying around social media. I know. You know how that frustrates me. I can't stop it. No matter what I say, no matter what my friends at other TV stations and fellow meteorologists, what they say, it's going to happen. It's like anything else. People are people. I just wish it wouldn't be picked up and shared and then come back to me. Somebody throws it up to me and says, "Chris, is this true? Why aren't you saying something about this? This looks big." And well, because it's like 10 to 12 days away, and there's no way you can forecast for something like that. It's ridiculous for somebody to just randomly throw up these snow maps and all these big totals and everything, and then say, here are my thoughts on this, and yes, keep watching because this forecast could change. Duh. Well, yeah, every forecast changes, especially when you're talking about a week to 2 weeks out. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. It's ridiculous to even post those things on social media, knowing that they'll get shared. And the person that does it, trying to look all like sophisticated and, hey, look at me. I have pinpointed this big snowstorm that's coming 2 weeks down the road. Look at me. And then there are people really gullible enough to look at him or her, and then they get a bunch of likes and a bunch of shares, and they become social media gods for a short period of time. And they get some social media credibility, which they should not get, and that's the part that frustrates me. And then having to answer for someone else's stupidity. That's what is so frustrating. There's no common sense to it. There's no, patience, and you can't just look at one computer forecast model graphic that says you're going to get a hellacious snowstorm and then post it 10 to 12, 14 days out and say, look what's coming, people. And then all of a sudden, when it doesn't happen, then you can't find them, or you go to their page and it's no longer there, or they say, well, the weather changes. What are you going to do? Stop it. Anyway, all right, I'm sorry, I got off on that. So we dodged the bullet last night. There were only a few reports of severe weather. It was mostly rain and wind. Now that is moving on, as we are too. We hit a record high yesterday, 73 degrees in Bowling Green. That happened at 1:15 at the Bowling Green Airport. 73 breaks the old record of 71 set on that day in 1903. So we bested the record by 2 degrees. 47, the average high, so we were 26 degrees above average. 40 was our low. 27 is the average, so we were 13 degrees above average there. A year ago, we had a high of 42 and a low of 24. Back in 2015, we picked up 1 inch and 4/10 of rain, 1.40. Now, we're at 1.69 for the month of February, and we're pacing ahead for the month. Year to date, we're at 3.5 inches, and we're just 0.4 of an inch behind on year to date. So we did some nice catching up, and everything looks good there in the precipitation category. Showers ending this morning is your forecast for those of you along and east of I-65. Clearing, cooler. Morning high, well, we've already hit a high today around 60, 61, but temperatures will be falling through the 40s now for the rest of the day. West wind at 15. Tonight, some clouds will roll back in on the backside of that low-pressure system. I really don't anticipate any precipitation, although there could be a passing flurry off to the north, a low of 30. And then for Thursday, this will be the chilliest day for a while. We'll see sunshine, yes, but a high of only 44 as we get a northwest wind in here at 8 miles per hour. But milder air is on the way. Friday, sunshine will warm it up to 50 with a more of a southwest wind. Saturday, mostly sunny, 53. Those temperatures running above average for this time of the year. 56 on Sunday with increasing clouds, and here comes our next system. It's actually a cold front, but then a series of upper-level disturbances will be riding along that front, pieces of energy coming in. Sunday will be dry at 56, but showers, rain showers, will move in late Sunday night. And then that cold front moves in for Monday and cools us back down, and we'll see rain showers, about a 40% chance on Monday, with a high at 48, but then colder air moves in Monday night into Tuesday, and that looks to change the rain over to snow. Snow showers Monday night, and for Tuesday, a high of 36 with snow showers. And that looks to continue on into Wednesday as well. Now, the thing that we don't know right now, as I was mentioning when I got on my tangent, is how much snow is going to come from this. There is some indication that there will be enough energy to maybe produce some minor accumulation of snow at this point. But as we get closer to the weekend, we'll have a better grasp on how this particular situation will pan out. But it does look like we will see some snow chances by the beginning and middle of next week. And it's going to get colder for at least a few days. But again, just don't pay attention to all the maps that are thrown around. I've seen even some other TV stations and other so-called meteorologists throw stuff up there and say, now, the caution, don't read too much into this, but and don't look at the numbers. I've seen one in particular. I've had to tell somebody, just tell that person to stop doing what they're doing. They come under, they have a name, but then they come up with a name like something Weather Center, pick a state, pick a region like Ohio Valley or Kentucky, and they'll say Weather Center, and they try to look official, and then they'll say things like, here's my thoughts on, and then they post something, don't pay attention to the numbers. Well, you're going to throw a graphic up there with huge numbers and tell people not to pay attention to it. That's just stupid. So again, don't read too much into this. We're still a long way off from the middle of next week, and a lot could change. That's why we don't throw those things up there. We'll just wait and see. We've got time. Just chill, okay? In the meantime, have a great day. Thanks for listening. God bless you. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. Later today, join me for my radio show, Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 FM, from 3 until 7 later today.